When Ethereum was $104, I was here. I am the Oracle. I am the hereafter. Today, I give you a lesson on leverage trading, but today I include everyone that's in my community for a live Zoom. And you're going to be able to listen in on the legends of crypto leverage trading. I'm going to teach you different techniques today that are going to blow your mind. Not only isolated, but cross leverage and the difference between both. We're going to be trading on the Bitunics exchange. I am about to invite them in. These people are legends. They click the link below my video. Now, you know I've been doing this for years, but they try to stop us. 6 years. In this video, I show everyone I got liquidated for 10 Bitcoin at the end. The last 5 minutes was epic. They throttle me back because they don't want you to know how to trade full time with a man who became a crypto millionaire. He turned $2,000 into $60,000 a month. That's his story. But these Zooms have gone on and on. My thesis and my way of trading is legendary. Today you meet the legends. Today you become a legend. They don't want you to see this. Subscribe. They will unsubscribe you. I have multiple channels, Oracle Crypto Trader. If you're not getting notified, unsubscribe and subscribe again. The last thing you'll ever see me do is beg you for likes. Legends are going to be joining us now. These people have been trained by me personally. Click the link below the video right here. Show more. They age restrict my content. They hide it. They don't want you to know that I've been doing this for years. Learn to trade. First of all, I have a free Discord. Trade over my shoulder. See in real time what I'm doing. This is not a call group. It is a legendary place to learn, and you can learn directly from me. A live session can be booked. In 1 hour, you can learn how to trade like a game of war. Red Army versus the Green Army. Then you get lifetime membership included in the Legends War Room. The people you're about to meet. Additional pop-up Zooms and more. For a fraction of a Bitcoin. Email us. Get involved. If you're in the Discord community, DM me. Book your session. It will change your life. But let's get to the money shot. The legends are now filling the room, and we will begin the Zoom. I will share this with all of you. Like, comments, whatever, subscribe. I really don't care. The links are below if you want to join the legends. Learn to leverage trade and not get wrecked. Every time you lose, there's a winner on the other side of that trade, and it's probably one of us.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, yo.
Good afternoon.
Hey, hey.
What is going on?
Mikey boy, what's up?
Hey, my man, how you doing?
Doing all right, man.
Good,
Got
good.
out of that long that I was in.
Good for you. Somebody's feeding back.
Let the games begin. How you all doing?
Fantastic.
Doing great.
Fucking phenomenal.
Good.
Good.
Good. Today, I'm going to teach you some new techniques that you can add to your arsenal when it comes to leverage trading. And we'll record this for everybody at home and for those who couldn't make it today. So let's begin.
Awesome.
So today I'm going to talk about the difference between, you guys can all hear me, the music's not too loud, everything is good?
Yeah,
sir.
Loud
super
and
clear,
clear.
Oracle.
Good. Let the games begin. So I'm going to teach you the way I've been trading the last few days. The way I traded yesterday from Michael Saylor's pump. And then we're going to play with some altcoins just for fun. So some of you are legendary when it comes to altcoins. I like to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. They move together. Yet Ethereum outpaces Bitcoin in speed. But most people don't see that. They miss it. We watch everything in the DTU. I've just dropped the link for everyone. Everybody is ready. But here in my daily trade updates, I lay it all out for all of you. And if you notice, my 2 videos from yesterday were on the, well, they're on isolated instead of cross margin. It's a new way to trade. It's a weapon that I use, but I rarely talk about. Yesterday, of course, I was going long because we had the Michael Saylor pump, the micro strategy Sunday night buy. So let's go here. So let's go over to, this is the Bitunix exchange. I like to go to, hold on, right here. Oh, let me get set away. The top one, USDTM futures. I deposit USDT, I withdraw USDT, I trade in USDT. It just makes it easier. Hold on, let me close some windows I have open. So, now, we all know we take direction from the 6 hour and the 1 hour. Today, nothing I talk about is going to be what's in my consultation. Here, this is linked below my price. And actually, I'm going to raise this to 0.05, okay? Because it comes with lifetime access to you guys, to the legends, to all of us, and the legends consult, I can't even talk anymore, assets, which are Zoom videos, the infographics we have, the entire setup of what we do and how we predict every movement by Bitcoin. But today is one of these extra pop-up Zooms. So let's jump into the content. So we take direction from the 6 hour and 1 hour, but today we're going to talk about leverage. I like high leverage. Everything that I've designed is around trading at 86x leverage with protection, what I call anti-liquidation countermeasures. I like Bitunix the best right now. It's my favorite exchange. There are some others linked below because we need redundancy. I don't know who Kamak is, but we're not letting anybody else in. So, there's a couple of things. Let's talk about cross leverage. When I first started in this, almost 8 years ago now, nobody knew what cross leverage was. Nobody explained it. Nobody even talked about it. Cross leverage is powerful. There is no way you can trade at high speed 86x and be on isolated. These are two different styles of trading and they will affect your wallet and your winnings differently. Okay? So, cross leverage, you could have $1,000 in the trade times 86x. That's great. That's $86,000 worth of crypto you can trade at the speed of light. I teach you to create a gap between you and liquidation. This happens automatically as you're sizing your trade. You put half your trade in if you're on cross, and you'll come down here and see your liquidation price and the current market price. Ideally, you want to have $4,000 distance between you and liquidation when you trade on cross. Okay? Now cross, so you know, I've already wiped out my account and took out everything. That's another thing. Stop trading when you've won a lot. When I win a lot, I withdraw everything to my Exodus wallet and I just take a breather. I let the chart set up again. Last night's longing was epic and the shorting to follow it will be epic for the next 3 days. Okay, this is the Michael Saylor micro strategy. But anyway, so on cross leverage, the risk is your entire wallet balance. It will do everything it can to go ahead and protect your trade from liquidation. This means you will have a floating liquidation point. It's not fixed in stone. Okay? Now, let me show you. Yesterday, where is it? Let's pull up one of my channels. Let's get rid of these people. They're late. So let's go here. Even here. So my last two videos, these two, we're on, hold on, let's go to videos. We're on isolated trading. These two. Bitcoin Leverage Trader Chronicles and this one. And then on my main channel, I did the same thing. So here's the difference. In a nutshell, cross uses your entire wallet to go 86x. But if you go to isolated, okay, come here, hold on. Isolated, it's different. Isolated means the most you can lose is what's in the trade. Sometimes a cross trade can go wild on you. We've all experienced what they call max pain, where you're down 200%, but you come back to win because of cross leverage. That elasticity, that gap between you and liquidation makes you virtually untouchable as long as you control your emotions. See, we have something called, hold on one second. We have something called maximum pain. Let me show you. You guys all see my screen?
Yeah, sure do.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Great. So let's
Yeah,
close
we
this.
good now.
Let's close this. Let's go max pain right here. This happens on cross leverage. I didn't even get to isolated yet, but you need to have a thorough understanding of everything you will encounter when you play this game, because this is literally a game of war. Forget technical analysis and all that nonsense. This is red army versus the green army. The bigger the candle, the stronger the move. The smaller the candle, the weaker the move. There are certain times where Bitcoin pumps and dumps. We are aware of that. We call it critical times. There are certain numbers that are breakpoints. Okay, we call them the coordinates. We know exactly when a whole number like 118,000 is going to break down to 117 or if it's going to go up to 119. Okay, this is whole number strategy. It's different. But I want you to see max pain. I want you to experience this. In order for you to be able to win, you must have a mental toughness to be able to detach from the money. We call it walk away. If you stare at every tick, the dopamine will destroy you. So let me show you a real world example that you could not make up. Right here. This is cross leverage, gives you the power to do this. 95x, for people that can't see well, we're zoomed. 95x, this trade, you can see the entry price, 33.87, so we know there's no chicanery here, it's the same trade. Okay, cross leverage, it allowed me to withstand being down 144%. Imagine being down more than 100%. How is that even possible? Cross leverage lets you do that, but at the risk of your entire wallet. I don't know what this trade size was. Maybe it was $2,000 or I don't remember, right? It probably says right over on the left. But look, this is the moment of peak pain. If you are emotionally trained, you know how to beat this. You don't close the trade. I'm going to show you. It only goes up and down. So many times, so many of you have closed a trade at this point only to have it reverse. And what happens? You gave your money to the market. You let them use their psyops against you. The fear of loss right here throws out all judgment. We have protocol. We have coordinates. We have a shield. We have anti-liquidation countermeasures. I want you all to see, again, this is cross leverage. Next, I'm going to show you isolated. This put my entire wallet at risk. That's why I was down 144%. If I had closed that trade, I would have lost $5,000. And then Ethereum would have bounced the other way. And if I looked at that, I would have felt bad. But that's being a mere mortal. I've been doing this for years, and I teach people to become legends. So let's really look at what this is. This is something that you can't read about in books. The position was entered at 33.87. 144% down. I refuse to close. I refuse to lose many times. It's a decision. First we zoom to show you it's the same trade. Do we all see 33.87? That's the entry.
Yep.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Really clear.
Same trade.
Yeah, totally.
Loud and clear. Here we are. The irony of when I say that if you can't be down 100% and handle that emotionally, you can't win 100%, let alone 144%. This is max pain. I teach people how to go through this. Most people, as soon as they enter a trade, it goes against them. They want to close the trade. Just give your money to me. Okay, close the trade. I'm on the other side of the trade. I'm going to eat you alive. And if it's not me, it's one of the people I've trained. So you all see this, right? This is only possible because of cross leverage. But there's another way. There's another way. Okay? There's another way. And that we're going to get to now. There are times where you don't want to risk your entire wallet. There are times where, hey, you know what? I'm not sure about this. How can I just put $1,000 in this trade instead of risking my entire wallet on cross leverage? Well, let's get to that. Somebody's on fire today. Limitless is real. And 110,000 will not last. We're at 110,000 in the 500 range. That's the middles. We are sliding down the Michael Saylor strategy slide. People are getting rich as we speak. There are people on this Zoom that are shorting right now. I guarantee it. But let's move away from cross that uses your entire wallet and puts you through that roller coaster that I just showed you. Let's slow it down. This is an auxiliary way to trade. This is another weapon in your arsenal as a warrior, legendary trader. Isolated. Isolated will only put what you put in the trade at risk, whether it's $500 or $5,000, not your entire trade, not your entire wallet. You're going to get a fixed liquidation price. This is the cost of isolated. But there's a way around it. You must lower your leverage. Again, you cannot do 86x. You will be inches away from devastation, from liquidation. You will not have the elasticity of cross. So if you want to trade long or short on isolated, you drop down to 38x. If you drop down to 30x on Bitcoin, shockingly, it'll give you a $3,000 gap. And all you will risk on that trade is what you put into the trade. Am I explaining this clear? Can you guys answer me the difference between your entire wallet?
No, boy, you on fire today,
Super
or
clear.
you on fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's that limitless, boy. That's fire. I like that.
All right. So you guys get it, what I'm talking about, right? The difference between isolated and I was going to say limitless. Isolated and cross. Am I explaining it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, the whole
Yeah.
wallet
Crystal.
isolated is whatever you
Okay.
risk in the trade.
All right. So we do.
A lone soldier.
Yeah. So we do it up here. We do isolated, right? Now, let's say you're going to do Bitcoin isolated. Look at my leverage. First of all, on Bitunix, I like to do this. I hit that, and I only have to adjust one for long and short, because I usually set the speed and don't vary. I'm either 86x on cross, and that's long or short, or if you want to do isolated, you got to come down here. Now, you got a strong trade, okay? It's still got some speed. It's not going to have the speed of 86x. It's not going to take away using cross leverage, but this on isolated will give you a fixed liquidation point. You know, I shouldn't have withdrew my money because I could have showed you easier. Okay, it's hard to show you here. Let's go to, you know, it's funny because you never see me going long. I hate going long, but let's go here. Let's do this one. I want to see if I could get an image. Oh, that's the wrong video. That's the one I did today, this one. Okay, boom. Up, go back, Oracle. Where is it? All right. All right, so look at these trades. Isolated Bitcoin 32x. Isolated even Solana, piece of crap. ETH isolated 30x. What does this mean? All right, this trade it alone on itself was 32%, so that means it was making $1,000. Well into the kill box. The kill box is 20 to 30%. That's where you want to be when you close. But guess what? If you are on isolated at 32x, the fees are a fraction of what they are at 86x. So your kill box at 20 to 30% becomes much, much more profitable. I don't use low leverage and cross together. That's just running in mud. Low leverage, which is 30x, okay? And now, look on Solana, it moves faster. I had to go to 25x, but I stay around 30 to 36x. 30x is better. Unisolated, it puts enough difference. Let's look closely at this image. I had a $7,000 gap between me and liquidation on that Bitcoin long yesterday at 106,000. I didn't look where we are now. I think we're over 110. Okay? This is what I was doing yesterday, waiting for MicroStrategy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Did the electric guy come?
Hold up. One of you guys got noise in the background.
Gimme?
No.
That's
See-
iPhone 7, whoever that is.
Hold on.
Mute him.
Electrical.
Hold on.
What from?
And my stuff is all buried.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but-
you guys follow me, what I'm doing here? In other words, one of these trades, if they went wrong on cross, okay, could take out your whole wallet. Okay? If they were all on cross, you're at high risk because they're all drinking from the same source. But on isolated, you can create these little monsters. Now, if you look close, when you're on isolated, you'll see something that you don't normally see. Look next to margin. You'll always see the pencil here next to your leverage to adjust the leverage on isolated. Same on cross. But there's a pencil. Now, you think normally when you have an isolated trade in, right? Look at this Solana. It was $9 away. Look at the Ethereum. It was about close to $300 away. I follow pretty much my own rules. Even with this. Now, this, you can add to a trade. I closed that gap, a $4,000 gap. Actually, I probably left that. I don't know this was yesterday's video. Who knows? It was a million trades ago in my head. But a $4,000 gap is what I've been telling you that we need for this kind of volatility. Okay, hold on, let me move this out of the way. A $4,000 gap is what I've been telling you is really good for this volatility. So right here, you have a $4,000 gap with isolated trade. Think like zombie apocalypse, okay? Quarantine that shit. Now, I'll show you another thing that I do. Hold on. Am I still playing in the background? Yeah. I hope that didn't mess me up. So, you guys understand, Ning, do you get it? How to use an isolated trade?
Yeah. You got to drop the leverage on it to give you your gap.
Right. You drop the leverage on it.
Yes.
It's not used all the time. It's used as a tool in certain instances. It's not giving up the way we trade at 86x with a $4,000 gap on cross. That's still the easiest, fastest way to trade. This was yesterday because I was waiting for Michael Saylor's buy. I knew it was coming. You guys know I hate to go long. Look at all these isolated low leverage longs. So I didn't have to sit there and babysit. And then when he came in, I got the kill shots. And everything rises. Why do you think I had the top three? Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH. Okay? All boats rise with a high tide. We knew it was coming. He had to, and we talk about this in the Discord, okay, for those of you that are watching this on YouTube or whatever. We talk about this because Michael Saylor has to keep the price. He's the only one holding us above 100,000. And he buys on Sunday nights so he can tweet the news when the stock market opens on Monday to boost his stock. It's a cycle, okay? And if you're there to catch it, well, you can make a hell of a lot of money. Now, I'm going to take you to real time. Let's get off this video. Hold on. And let me take you to real
Hey,
time.
Oracle, quick question.
What's your question, buddy?
Have you gone from, let's say, high leverage to low leverage and then back up to high leverage?
Oh, never
once
do
the
that
direction
shit.
Goes back in your favor?
Don't do that. It will mess up
right
your
on.
trade some way, somehow. It just never works out. I don't like the way the system calculates it. I never move my leverage. That's set in stone. Okay, I'm either 86x or in the low 30s if I want to do something like this. Does that help you?
Awesome, thank you.
Do
Sir.
not slide
So
your
basically
leverage.
no-
If you're on isolated,
No throttling.
good. If you're on, no throttling. If you're on isolated, use that little pencil next to the margin. See, if I had a trade open now, that little pencil that I showed you, hold on, here, opens something up. It allows you to cheat isolated. When you have an isolated trade in, you can add to it, but you can't change your liquidation point much. This little pencil right here, you'll see it right next to where it says margin, the pencil. You click that pencil, it doesn't change your leverage like here. That little pencil allows you to add money to your margin. You can buy get out of jail free tokens. Okay? What I mean by adding margin is when that thing pops up, okay? And when this thing pops up, this little window, it's going to show what you have in your balance, right? Like here it said there was $415. I could have added that to the margin of any one of these trades that were in trouble, and it would show me as I fill that in, that amount of money, what my liquidation price would be moved to. So using this pencil is the entire innovation. This is the point for this call today, okay, is that using this pencil right here with isolated can you give you flexibility that you never had before without putting your wallet at risk, your entire wallet. Now, hold on one second. Do you guys understand what this pencil does? It allows you to buy more room if you need it.
Yes, sir.
Whereas,
Yes,
Get
sir.
out of jail free card.
that's how I look at it. Now, let's jump to real world. Get rid of that. Let's go to here. Now we know that Bitcoin, when it pumps, I just told you, everything pumps, right? Well, I got something for you. I like to do this. We have drift coming down towards 110. Slowly, soon it'll be breaking beams and 110 will break. And epic shorting is going to be found. When we pump massively, I like to come here, right? And I like to combine isolated with this altcoin trick. I come here and I look for what's up the most. Okay. Now, right here. You see this? Yesterday there was stuff up here last night that was up 140%. Stuff you never heard of. These are perfect victims to isolate short. Okay? You're going to do it isolated. Risk only the amount of money you want to lose. Let's say you want to do this one. Anything with USDT behind it is a fake tether. Okay? It's a new USDT. These are great to short. Okay? Anyway, so those, but the main thing is to find it here. The ones that are up the most, top 3 or 4 that you never heard of. Okay, sometimes, and it's always the best ones that you never heard of. Don't do Floki or anything that can have any kind of cult. The ones right up here. You do them at isolated, but these that move so much, this is already a fire. It's up 40% on its own. You can't throw pure gasoline on there. You're going to blow yourself up. So what kind of leverage do we use on these little shit tokens that are having fun with themselves? Come here. First of all, never do them on cross. They'll take out your whole wallet. A $500 trade could take out a $5,000 wallet with these shit tokens. Isolated. And then, you're going to come here to the leverage. And you're going to pull it. This is your altcoin rule. 5x max. It's already got, it's up 40%. With 5x, that's like 200x speed. Okay? You don't want to go crazy. All you need is this little bit. This little bit will do you. And you could take $1,500 or whatever amount that you're going to put into shorting one of these, right? You can isolate them like they got the zombie virus, okay? I had to think what to call them. And you put these bitches on 5x. You wait till Bitcoin pumps up to the moon. These things have no right, okay? They're just floating with the Bitcoin pump. So this is how you attack them. All right, so this thing, look, it's dropping already. 35, 34%. Okay, it's going to go under $1. These are shit. These are nothing. So you come here and you find the top 3 that you never heard of. Look at this fucking biohazard. Okay, that's a great short. Okay, Banu, that's a great short. Floki, you've heard of. So don't fuck with Floki. But this, none of this shit belongs up here. So this, you isolate it like it's sick, like it's got some kind of digital STD like herpes, and then you 5x it. And that's your lottery ticket. Everybody else is going long, they're going the wrong fucking direction. What do you guys think about that for an altcoin strategy? Anyone?
That's awesome.
That is
It's-
amazing.
I already started doing this. It's fucking incredible.
was-
It moves so fast.
I was doing it yesterday. I was destroying them. There was shit that was up like 150%. Okay? And
Yeah,
go ahead, tell me.
Yeah.
I got 130% in like 5 seconds on one the other day on XGen. Like TPW came out with some shit. It
Yeah,
was
we're on
awful, and I was
TPW
just like-
wannabes.
I just like see what TPW's hitting sometimes, and I just short when he goes long. Because usually after he's already gone long, you go short.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really, really, really good with altcoins.
Yeah.
By the way, Ning, you could see Shadow had some influence on my logo somehow. She added some
I
crazy
saw that.
AI
That's
infinity
nice.
sign. But
Nice.
I-
I noticed that it's a little different now.
yeah. So this is a great strategy for altcoins. If you try doing this on cross with one altcoin, a tiny trade could really mess up your wallet when it goes wrong. I never ever go long on these things. The more I see it go up, the more other people want to go long. The more I see it go up, the more I'm chopping my teeth to short it. Okay? But you got to respect the 5x rule. Even if you do 10x, you'll get liquidated. 5x. Can we all say 5x for altcoins?
5x.
5x.
Extra off, baby.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
Five.
And isolate it like it's got the digital herpes, like XRP. You don't want to contaminate your wallet with that shit. You never get rid of it. You know, there's no cure for XRP. Once you have it in your wallet, you can never get rid of the traces of it. There's no cure. You have to blow your wallet up. It's like herpes, for real. Anyway, so I was doing this yesterday, and I wanted to share it with all of you. I never really mess with isolated. I like cross. I like the high speed and the adrenaline rush and the war of high leverage. But there's a place for this. And these altcoin lottery tickets are just amazing. If they can't hurt your whole wallet, okay? And some of them, Bitunex knows that some of them are gonna go to shit. You know why they know? Because they don't want to get wiped out as an exchange. You'll know when they limit you. All of a sudden, you can, like, there was something yesterday, it was up 56%, right? They only let me put at 5x $50. Bastards. They knew that it was going to tank, right? And sometimes when you're on that list, and then I'm going to let you guys go, when you're on that list of the movement, hold on, let's go to the movement here. I love this exchange. When you're on the list, right, you could watch when it's a real busy day, the top few of them, some of them will fall out. Like this one will slip to 4. So you know it's a victim. You know it's a good one. But I look at the top 3, and they got to be up a lot like this. At least 40%. Okay, these other ones are not up that much, but yeah, they're worthy. If you heard of it, if you ever heard of it in any remote sense, even if you dreamed of it, even if it was Fartcoin, all right, a lot of people have heard of that. Do not do this. If you heard of it, it has a following. What we're looking for is stupidity. We're looking to short the stupids. We're looking to short the emos, the emotionals, the people who buy this shit because they think it's going to go to the moon. They don't know. As Bitcoin breaks down, we're going to take everything from them. Okay? And here we are into the lower coordinates. Okay? So I told you there's something called the drift. You slowly watch it drift. But once again, okay, hold on one second. No matter what, even though we know 110,000 is going to break, once it breaks, okay, we're going to let them buy the dip. We call it tossing a dwarf. And that is my technical analysis for the day. Anyone want to say anything before I hang up on these YouTube people? Let's say goodbye to them.
Yeah, I got a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
A quick question. Cool. So for the shit coins, since they move really fast, do you go back to the 1 minute chart, or do you still use the 3 minute chart?
I use nothing. I don't even look at the chart. I look at how much it's up. I look at how much it's up. I say it has no right. You don't deserve it. And I kneecap it, and then I just wait.
So you do it exactly like me. Just fuck it. It's gone up a lot. Just press the button.
Sure,
And walk
it's
away.
the red button. Yeah.
The red button, not the green
Yeah.
button. Fuck the green
It's
button.
the red button. Yeah, and I tell you, isolated is like a condom for your wallet.
Yeah.
Isolated is like a condom for your wallet. You can't get the herpes all over. You can't get the AIDS. You can't get nothing. It's isolated. Okay, you know what you're doing. A couple $100, couple $1,000 at 5x. It can't hurt you. You know your liquidation point, but it can't wipe your whole wallet. See, on Crush, you can't do that. And if you're waiting for a big move, right? Like if you think, I teach you never to do this, but I break all the rules, okay? After a while, it becomes intuition. So I'm in a different league than the people at home, and most of you are too. But let's say you want to catch it, like last night, right? And I didn't do it. I'm so mad, okay? Because I got tired of trading at 9:30 at night. I traded the whole day and the whole night. And then sometimes you just, you made enough money, you played enough of the sport, okay? It's enough. Even a yacht can get boring sometimes, okay? You want to get back on land. So I stopped at 9:30, right? The truth is, if I had, we dropped just under 108,000. If I had a 30x little banger in, even for $1,000 long, we popped to 111,000. You know what that is at 30x? Thousands of dollars? Okay, that's your little fucking lottery ticket. Now I tell you, don't leave trades unattended and all that stuff. But you're all grown up. You can dissect from what I'm telling you what makes sense and what doesn't. Can you not?
Right. Yes. Of course.
Absolutely.
Good. And
Yes.
YouTube likes to shadow ban me and all that. So fuck everybody on YouTube. This was free. You're lucky. The links are below.